Hey guys, welcome to an eating disorder Q&A. Today I'm going to be answering some of your questions on eating disorder recovery and stuff like that. This is my first video, so I might be like a tad awkward, but it'll get better over time. This is a process. Yeah. I'm also going to be a bit cringy because I'm nervous, but yeah. Make sure to subscribe, like and comment, and let's get into it. Okay, so the first question is how to stop worrying about calories when you're eating. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you guys, never gotten over this, but it has gotten better over time. So I think the more you challenge and push yourself and eat those foods maybe you're scared of but like not too scared of, like, you know, those ones that like are fear foods but they're not that bad, like you have the different types of fear foods. I don't know, that was the thing with me. I started with those, and then as over time it just kind of got better and better, and it will keep getting better. So I just think it's a process and it won't get better in a day, but the more you like keep pushing yourself and recovering, the better it will get, you know. Like obviously it's not just going to be like that, but it'll be a bit like that, but over time it will get better, I promise. Okay, next question. How do you eat certain foods without guilt? Okay, I still have some guilt with some foods that I'm still a little bit like, oh, I don't know if I want that, but I do think I've gotten over it quite a lot. Like compared to the start, I'm doing so much better now. So I would say just distract yourself, like maybe after or before a mealtime, do something you enjoy, like even if it's just going on TikTok or Instagram or watching a YouTube video, like anything that you think will help you. Like if you enjoy colouring or reading, if you're productive. Not me. But eating it, like actually eating it, I know can be like a lot. So I recommend, this is what's always helped me, having someone at the table with you, like to like kind of cheerlead you, I guess, be like, yeah, you've got this, and maybe eat with you. I really find it helpful when people eat with me. I do want to do videos like that, like where I'm just eating and we can eat together. But just having someone there, maybe watching some TV to distract yourself, just try to distract yourself, maybe even like get up and do something and then come back to it later and heat it up. Anything that you think will help you, I think you should do, and talk to those around you that what's helpful, what's not helpful, you know, that's kind of stuff. Okay, so the next one is, what is your motivation to recover? Okay, I did struggle to find this, and I think a lot of people do, because you think it's going to be your best friend. But for me, it was just seeing how it tore my family apart in a way. Like, it didn't tear it apart. It brought us closer in the end. Like, now we're closer. But seeing how much it put my parents through and me through and everyone around me through, I just thought, it's not worth it, you know? Like, there's life without it, you know? I'm still there trying to find motivation, but it's mainly for my parents, I would say, and the people around me. But there's many reasons. Like, you can do it for yourself, which I think is great if you can find the motivation for that. You can do it for your friends, your family, just to have your old life back. That's another thing I'm doing it for. Or if you enjoy doing certain activities that you can't do now, like if you want to go to a club but you can't do it because you got a snack time in the middle of it, just stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's important to have a motivation to recover, so I do recommend finding one, but they're just some examples, it doesn't have to be them. How many calories in recovery? Okay, so this is different for everyone. It depends on like your body, your weight, your height, how old you are, like, but I would say you need a lot of food to like repair your body. Your body's just been through so much, and I know you always hear this and you're just sick of it and you're finding it hard to believe, but genuinely you just need so much food. It's so important. But my meal plan, I don't know if I don't know if this will be triggering, so I'll put like a timestamp now if you want to skip. But my meal plan is currently 2,500 calories, which you may think, wow, that's a lot, but some people need more, some people need less. Like quite often they start it quite a little bit lower. For me, they did, and then they like got it higher, and then they'll like reduce it once I'm like weight restored. So it's different for everyone. I do recommend doing it medically. Then personally I trusted them more and was more likely to follow the meal plan, but that's different for everyone again. So maybe if you trust your parents more, you can get them to follow, like, make your meal plan. But I do recommend at least over 2,000, like, minimum. But obviously I'm not a doctor, and I think you should get medical help if you feel like you need it. Did some fear foods... Oh, this is the next question, by the way, sorry. Did some fear foods become faves when you ate them? Yes. So now I have like 5 favourite foods, I'd say, if I had to turn it down to 5. And a lot of them used to be fear foods, like chips. They're now one of my favourite foods. Cereal. Oh my god, I love cereal. Chocolate bars. What else? I think I wrote it. Oh, stir fries. Love stir fries. Used to be scared of them. They're so good though. And what else was it? Ice cream. How could I forget ice cream? I have it every day. But I've realised how much I love those foods and how it's just not worth it. And it's crazy to see that your fear foods can become your favourite foods. So that's another reason why you should like try your fear foods when you think you're ready. Obviously, if you don't feel you're ready, that's completely normal, and maybe you can wait till tomorrow or next week or another hour or whenever you feel like you can face it. But it's crazy how it can become a favourite food, and now I eat them almost every day. Well, not chips, because my parents are like, no, but you know. Next question, is recovery worth it? I think yes. I mean, I'm not fully recovered still, and I still got quite a far process to go, but from what I've seen so far of the recovery I've done, it's so worth it. I've been able to do so many more things. Like, I'm back at school for like half a day now. I'm able to go out with my friends for like in between meal and snack times. My friends are allowed to come round now. I just have more personality, because I felt like a zombie before, and I was like in school and I was just like sitting there like a zombie. It's just not worth it. Like, I know you think it is, but just like, I recommend like writing down those things that you remember from like being bad, like if you fainted or if your hair fell out or if you felt like a zombie. Everyone has different symptoms, but whatever happened to you, I recommend writing it down. And then whenever, because for me it was very like that, and I'm like sometimes, oh, I want to recover, and then I'm like, no, I don't. And then it's like, but then if you read the reasons why you want to, I guess it's a bit with the motivation thing, like reasons like I used to feel like a zombie and stuff like that, then you can remind yourself of what it felt like and how you don't want it back. And I think that can be quite powerful and help you. But at the start, I don't think you were able to do that, because I don't know, I couldn't see it at the start. Maybe you can, but I couldn't. So at the start, you really just have to work with someone else, I think. Okay, so the next question is, are you on a meal plan? Yes. At first, like when my parents first noticed, I wasn't. Like, they made a meal plan for me, but I didn't trust them. I was like, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. But then we went to the doctors, and then we got referred to like this eating disorder recovery company, I guess, like medical centre, and they've given us a meal plan. And my weekly weigh-in at the doctors, they like changed my meal plan. Well, it hasn't been changed in a while, but yeah, I'm in a meal plan. And yeah, sorry, I would have said if I recommend it or not, but that's the next question. Do you recommend meal plans? I 100% do, because I think it gives you also a little bit of motivation to recover. Like, if you see, oh, I actually like that food, or that's a safe food that I feel okay with, and you see you have that later, maybe it will like make you have a better day, because the days are pretty dull, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I recommend meal plans 100%. I think it's such a useful thing also to know, because then you have someone keeping track of like, oh, it's snack time, oh, it's lunch time, because I personally have to eat 6 times a day. So like breakfast, snack 1, lunch, snack 2, dinner, and snack 3. So it'll be different for everyone, of course, but I think it's quite a helpful thing for me. Next question, should you try to recover at home or with a doctor? Well, I did try to recover at home, and I wasn't really going anywhere. Well, it kind of depends if you mean like inpatient. I think inpatient, like if you don't have a supportive family or something like that. But with a doctor, I feel like it's so much easier, because I think you have a bit more trust with a doctor, because you actually, that you're like, oh, okay, they know what they're talking about, I need to do this. But with your family, you're like, they don't know what they're talking about, when they do, but you think that at the start. So I think, yeah, if you can, if like you're able to go to the doctors maybe, and they'll like find some stuff to help you that they'll think personally to you will help you, because obviously I'm not a doctor and this is just what's helped me. It's not going to be the same for everyone. So I 100% recommend going to the doctors and doing it like with someone, obviously with your parents or your whoever's supporting you. And with the doctors, I think is a really good team to have, but obviously, yeah. Next question is, question is, did you lose your period and get it back? Yes, I did lose my period and I haven't managed to get it back yet, but I'm hoping soon I get it back. I think I will be soon. If I do, I'll do a video on how to get it back. But at the moment, I have no idea. Any tips would be very much appreciated. Yeah, still trying to get that back, but here's hoping. I would give you some tips on how to get back, but I don't know. I've heard like eating fatty foods like and stuff like that helps, so I'll keep you updated. Next question is, I think I've already said this, but what is your favourite food? At the moment, it's like pita bread, chicken, like the sliced chicken. I have it almost every day. Oops. Ice cream, stir fries, chips. I love stuff like that at the moment. I can't explain why. They're just so good to me and I really enjoy them. So yeah. The last question is, do you feel guilty after some foods? Yeah, I think that's quite a common symptom of obviously an eating disorder, well, anorexia. And I don't think there's much we can do to fix it and like except getting better and really working on it. But it gets better with time, and I know you hear it a lot, but it's true. Like obviously it's not just gonna be like that. Yeah, I've said that multiple times. Sorry, I might be repeating myself a bit. Bad memory. But yeah, that's like all. I can do a video on tips and stuff. Just comment some videos you want to see, and I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.